Hello everyone, so I'm back with the second installment of Jewel Week. I'm doing this special series all about my favorite jewels, so pearls and diamonds, in honor of my new earring launch for my Nouvelle Pearl jewelry line. So I'm currently wearing my dangly earrings from the new line, which I'm so excited about. But today we are going on a little bit of a jewel tangent, talking all about diamonds. I often feel like in diamond literature that you find online, there's a huge focus on diamond rings because of course that is a very large and significant purchase. But for me, I've been wanting to purchase some diamond stud earrings for a long time, and so I did some research to try and find a good balance of affordability and quality as well, because I did want to get quite a bit of sparkle out of that purchase since I kind of had put it off until I felt comfortable kind of spending enough to get a good size. And I also always really wanted to purchase diamond studs for a special occasion. So I used to think that it would be for a special birthday or something like that, or an anniversary, but instead it actually ended up being my gift to myself when I got my business license for my Nouvelle Pearl jewelry line during the summer. And it actually coincided with Nordstrom's anniversary sale. So I managed to actually get these on sale, which was quite a nice surprise. And once I saw that, I knew that it was the right time, that I had held off for long enough because I knew what I wanted, and I got a little bit of a discount on them as well, and I'll always remember them as a milestone that I purchased for myself. And whenever I wear them, I just feel really happy because they remind me of my achievement of starting my own business. So I'm just so happy with them. And I actually also met one of you in Nordstrom while I was deliberating whether to buy them or not, and if I needed an extra little push to go for it, it just really felt like, I don't know, a special moment, really. So here they are. They're from Quiet. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but correct me if I'm not. They're one of the two main brands that Nordstrom carries, and other available designers would be Tiffany's Elsa Peretti line, which is kind of their entrance line for diamonds at Tiffany's, or Burke's in Canada has them too, and then a lot of smaller jewelers as well. We don't have a ton of other retailers that have a storefront, and for me, I just really liked going in and being able to see the size in person, because I felt like it was really hard to tell online. Although actually now they do have lots of features where you can see the different size carat earrings on a model's earlobe in particular for this, which is really helpful. So I'll include some links down below. But so just to tell you a little bit about what I did end up purchasing, I got the Quiet 0.5 carat total weight diamond stud earrings. These are the classic 3-prong from Quiet, which is my favorite style. And I really liked the Bonnie Levi designs, but I liked the cut of these the best, and I wanted something that was really classic and simple so that I could accessorize it with lots of my pearl necklaces and things like that and just keep them really classic. So that's what I wanted. But if you want something a little bit more edgy and modern, Bonnie Levi has some really pretty little hoop earrings that I very seriously considered as well. But for me, essentially what I ended up doing is balancing all three of the C's and figuring out what was most important to me, which ended up being cut and size. So those are the things that I favored when I chose my diamond earrings. So I decided not to go for Tiffany's because I could afford to have a greater size of earrings or a greater carat weight at somewhere like Nordstrom. So that was my choice that I made. And then I chose to go for Quiet rather than a less expensive brand because I thought that their cut for the diamonds made them the shiniest and reflected the light the most on my earlobes against my dark hair. Especially, I felt like these did not get lost at all. When I tried them on, they still felt really substantial. I think one of the shocks of looking at diamond jewelry is to see how little diamond that you do get for your buck. So even though these are only 0.5 total carat weight, I feel like they still look nice and sparkly on my earlobe. These were the right balance for me, and what ultimately convinced me to go for it was the discount. So I paid 1,700 Canadian dollars, which is very expensive, I know, but it's what I felt comfortable investing for, something that I knew I would keep forever. And I felt like this was a good size, even though someday, maybe as my business gets more successful, I wanted to further invest in diamond studs. I could actually add money to them and upgrade them. I think for me, the ability to upgrade was a really nice incentive as well, and that may be something that I do in a couple of years. I don't think that I would upgrade them to be very much bigger than this, because I do think that the 0.5 total carat weight, so when it says T next to the size of the earrings, it basically refers to the total carat weight for both earrings combined. So individually these are 0.25 each and 0.5 total. So I might go up to 0.75 instead of 0.5, but after that I think it starts to get so expensive that I would just be so angry at myself if I ever lost one, and they are very tiny, so it's something that you need to make sure that you are comfortable for safekeeping. But other than that, I've been really happy with the purchase, because I feel like even after wearing them for several months now, they're still very shiny, and I've only cleaned them once or twice. So I feel like the cut of them is really excellent. For earrings, it'll be something around H to J. It won't be the same level of perfection as for a diamond ring, for example. And it's just not necessary, because ultimately you're seeing stud earrings from quite a distance. So between the two factors for your 3 C's, cut, clarity, and color, out of the three, I do feel personally like the cut is probably the most important, because that's how you're going to see the light reflecting off of the earrings and then kind of showing through your hair, especially if you have the long hair like I do. I do think that having them on more of a pronged setting does allow a little bit more light to flow through the earring, but the El Sapreti ones are probably a little bit more recognizable, so that when you see someone wearing them, then you know that that's where they're from. So it really depends what your priorities are for the earrings. I think diamonds are super easy to take care of. Unlike pearls, they can't really be harmed by very much at all. So what you want to do is just use a simple detergent on your earrings to clean them. Anything like a gentle soap or shampoo works great, and you can go ahead and soak them for as long as you like. And then I personally like giving them a bit of a scrub with a small toothbrush head. I find that this one, which is from an old Oral-B electric toothbrush that my orthodontist gave me that I don't use anymore, because now I use the Sonic one, just the rounded part of the brush head works really well on the earrings. And then another thing that I use on them is rubbing alcohol. So that seems really strange, but it essentially just really helps to restore the shine and just kind of clean off any dust or anything like that. So I go ahead and do a little bit of a soaking of alcohol every couple of weeks, or really, I don't know, I use it maybe once every month and a half or something like that, and then just do the soap, scrub, and soak every couple of weeks. And that routine seems to really keep them looking brand new, and it really helps to clean them of any hair products or makeup or foundation that you might get on them as well, and just kind of maintain that clarity and shine that you want from a diamond. And then finally, you should stay tuned for my Friday installment of Jewel Week, because in that video I will talk all about how to treat your pearls gently, so that they not only stay beautiful for a long time, but continue to get more and more beautiful as time goes on. So that is really it for this video. I hope that you found it useful. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. I will link down below not only the earrings that I purchased, but also the others that I considered, so that you can kind of see my shopping thought pattern. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next installment of Jewel Week on Friday. Bye!